Going to an event like the Arnold Classic is incredible. We're talking 200,000 people that show up over the course of a weekend. And as a spectator, it was one of the most amazing things I've ever been to. To have the opportunity to compete there was an absolute honor. To walk away with a class win and get my IFBB Pro card was just next level. It was completely overwhelming. But that was a year ago. I'm a lot more determined, I'm a lot more focused, I have a lot more structure to my training, nutrition, and my support system right now is better than it's ever been. I'm genuinely ready to take on the IFBB Pro League. The Olympia is definitely in my crosshairs right now. It's going to take a lot to beat me this year. My name is Satanta Carroll. I'm a men's physique IFBB Pro, and this is my journey to the Toronto Pro Show 2015. I'm obviously, due to my accent, not a Canadian national. I grew up in Dublin, Ireland. You come over here and you see this most amazing, dynamic city. And there's so many people from so many different cultures, and for some young 20-year-old Irish guy, this place is fucking awesome. You're kind of going, this is amazing, like, man, I never want to leave here. I love this sport, and I'm absolutely willing to risk everything, because I think it's a bigger risk not to do what I'm doing. Because if I don't do it, what's the alternative? That you'll just do the same thing over and over again. You get one shot at this, and then you're dead. And if you spend your 20s working your ass off for somebody else and putting your goals and aspirations and dreams on hold, then you've just lost 10 years. And time is the only commodity on earth that you can't get back. If you spend 10 years of time pissing around, doing something you shouldn't be doing, or that you're not passionate about, you don't get those 10 years back, they're gone. With me, I'm not going to spend 10 years doing that. I'd rather be broke to rich, to broke to rich again. I want to make my life memorable, and I want to do what I'm passionate about. I want to be able to train at 11:30 in the morning, and I want to genuinely help people feel better about themselves, and not just sit slouched in an office chair eating Subway sandwiches. I just don't think that humans were designed to do that. I think there's a better way. Right now, I'm past midway through my prep for the Toronto Pro Show, and I've never been in the position that I'm in now before. I'm within shouting distance of the condition that I need to be on stage. I can honestly go further mentally than I've ever been able to before. The conditioning sessions that I've been doing over the last 8 to 9 weeks have been probably the most intense workouts I've ever done in my life. I like the feeling of being completely wasted after a workout because my mind interprets it as genuine progression. So if I'm walking out of the gym after chest and I can push the door open with ease, I'm kind of pissed off and I feel like I should go back in and do another 5 or 6 sets. So I'm going into work. One thing I did pick up was, as dynamic and amazing and diverse as this place is, you wake up at 6:30 or 7 in the morning and you watch people commute to work, and it is pretty fucked up what you see. You see these blank faces, and you can almost see them. Their eyes are just glassed over, you know. They've got up too early to do something they don't necessarily want to do, and that bothered me. I was like, wow, you know, could this be me? Is that going to be what I'm going to be when I'm in my late 20s or early 30s? Am I going to be getting up in the morning to kind of make money for someone else or do something that I am absolutely not passionate about whatsoever? And I'm not saying that everybody's like that. It's just, for me, that's what I saw, and I was like, there has to be something else. And I was always kind of involved in going to the gym, and I liked training, and I liked the feeling of endorphins after a workout, or I liked feeling healthy, you know. I liked being functionally fit. But I think my competitive instincts kind of kicked in after a while, because I wasn't getting that satisfaction from work. It wasn't satiating me, you know. And I had this real drive to achieve something. And I don't know, it just kind of fell into bodybuilding. This series is being put together to give you guys a real insight in what it takes to be a pro in men's physique and what it takes to be competitive at a pro show. We'll be covering the training, my diet, any adjustments I make, the people that support me, and the general lifestyle that goes into this. It's not for everyone. Like, I think you have to be a little bit crazy to even step into this.